Welcome back to my 100-day drawing challenge 2020. Today's day number 19 and the prompt is music. So for this prompt at first I wasn't really sure what I wanted to draw. I knew that I didn't want to do the same as last year, although I didn't hate last year's, I thought it was okay. I wanted to try and do something a little bit different. So I sat and thought about it for a while, sketched up a couple of different things in a separate sketchbook, and then ended up going with this idea of a character sitting on some clouds and listening to music. I thought this would be really cute. It just kind of popped into my head when I was thinking of things to draw for this prompt. Music as a prompt is a little bit difficult to interpret. There's lots of different ways that you can interpret that. There's obviously lots of different styles of music depending on what you're interested in, and there's lots of different styles of art too, so it's kind of difficult to think of a clear concept for a music prompt. But I thought that this would be cute. I knew that I wanted to work in a pastel colour palette because I love working in pastel colours all the time, but I haven't really worked in pastel colours too much in this challenge yet. I did the ice cream prompt. I think the alien prompt was a little bit pastel in the background, but other than that, I've been really branching out and trying to use lots of different colour schemes and lots of different colours in general, and I've been trying to keep these prompts varied in what colours I choose for them, so I was really excited to go back to using pastel colours after a little bit. So I thought I'd do a pastel pink kind of themed illustration, and I thought that that would work perfectly for the music prompt as well, because I kind of came up with this concept of the character kind of sitting in the clouds. I guess it's supposed to be a little bit of a representation of sort of escapism, or you know, when you listen to music it's just kind of relaxing and it takes you to this other world. That's kind of the message behind this drawing. I kept it pretty simple, I didn't want to overcomplicate it, but I really like it and I think it's cute. So the character is dressed in very comfortable attire, and I gave her like soft curly hair and then these huge headphones because it's a music prompt, so I definitely wanted the headphones to stand out as an important part of the image. And then I coloured them with this really pretty like pinky purple colour called mulberry, which I really have been loving using at the moment. I also used it for that superhero prompt, and I think it works really well with pastel pinks and purples, and she looks very comfortable and very content. And the clouds in the background I kept pretty minimal. They're very sort of cartoony and fluffy and round, and then I just shaded them with a pastel pink just to give them a little bit of dimension, and then drew all these little music notes kind of emanating from the headphones as well, just to really show that this is a music prompt. And honestly I think this one's really cute. I really like the kind of simple composition of the way that the character is positioned on the page. I just think it's really cute and it just looks comfortable and warm. I really like it. So yeah, this one isn't the most complicated drawing. It's certainly not the most elaborate drawing I've done for this challenge, because those 4 elements prompts were a little bit more detailed. I definitely drew the characters in more complicated poses and made it really elaborate and dynamic, and there were a couple of prompts early on where I filled the entire page or did a scene or a background. But this one is definitely more simplified, but I think that it is cute, and I think its simplicity is what makes it effective. That's all for today. If you're interested, there's a link to the full challenge playlist on screen and in the description. Subscribe if you'd like to keep up with me completing this challenge, and I'll see you tomorrow for another prompt. Take care.